Alright, what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today I actually was working on the JTAG pack because it's I mean, I'm not there yet. I'm not even anywhere near it. I'm still like 750 or something subscribers off 10k, but I decided to start working on it because when I was on 2k, I remember actually I got up to 2k really quick, and like I didn't expect to get there really quick, and so I didn't even have it ready, and so it was like a really big rush. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really put much time into it and not a lot of effort. And so this one, I want to put loads of effort in, loads of time, and I want to make sure that every single file in it is like genuine and not like a virus or a rat or a KV stealer or whatever. Because there were some files in the previous one that were a little bit dodgy. I wouldn't say they were rats, but they were definitely possibly KV stealers, and so and they were a bit dodgy, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to have dodgy programs and dodgy files in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to really take my time, and so I've actually started working on it now, and so I've got it in the middle of my screen right now. I've actually it's going to be 10k mod pack, because what I'm hoping to have, I might totally change it right now, like in a bit, but like the idea is I'll open it up. So what you've got the links, like to the Twitter, the website, and the YouTube. Make sure I mean, you're probably watching right now from Twitter or YouTube, but like if you're totally new, follow me on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, and you'll know when I upload this pack, and then the website as well, because I've got a website. If you didn't know, it doesn't really do anything. It just sits there, and it just does nothing really. I just wanted to get the domain just to see, I don't know, just to mess with it, and so that's the whole point of that. I've also actually got moxa.com. I wanted to get moxa.com for a long time, and that also just sits there and does nothing. I think it waits like 10 seconds, and then it redirects back to moxification.com, and that's what that does. And they both just sit there and do nothing right now. They're just websites, that do nothing. And yeah, so that's what they do, and I just wanted to have them there, just to have them there, So right now in the pack, it's a 10k mod pack. That's what it's called. I've got ISO pack, JTAG pack, and USB pack. So the idea is ISO mods, JTAG mods, and USB mods. So USB mods, I expect to have some Minecraft stuff, some links to programs like things like Modio and Horizon and 360 Revolution, that type of thing. Different USB mod programs, and modding stuff, modding related. Maybe might remove the ISO one as well, because ISO is a bit tricky, because when it comes to legality, it's difficult to actually provide links in the description to stuff like that, because it's piracy. That's what it is. When you do ISO stuff, you're pirating the game. Same with the JTAG stuff. Like when you're giving download links to games, like let's say I linked you to the full free copy of BO3, that would be, it's not highly illegal, but it's, it could be potentially problematic when it comes to, me putting that in the description. Potentially my channel could get closed, it's that type of thing. It's highly unlikely to happen, but like, it's one of them things where it's like, I wouldn't want to risk that, and so I wouldn't be linking you to, games and stuff. It'd just be mods of ISO stuff. So like maybe some GTA stuff, like ISO related stuff. Maybe just some programs, for ISO stuff, like I've forgotten the programs you used. Image burn, something X360 or something. There was loads of different programs you had to use. I think there was 3 main programs, and you had to have the mod that you wanted to do. And so yeah, image burn, something else, and something else. Totally forgot them. Image burn. I forgot. I've totally forgot. I thought I had it in my mind, but I'm totally wrong. But yeah, so JTAG pack. I've actually got stuff in the JTAG pack. There's nothing in the USB and ISO right now. It's just nothing in them. But in the JTAG pack, I've actually got some JTAG apps, JTAG games, and JTAG programs. So what I'm going to have is, the idea is, in JTAG apps, I'm going to have applications that you could use on your JTAG. So not programs, just things that are helpful when it comes to JTAG stuff, when you're actually using the JTAG. So you've got Aurora, Flash 360, FSD, Raw Flash V4, and XCX menu. So you've got Aurora, which is, you know, like FSD like Aurora. You've got Flash 360, which is NAND stuff, you know, you do stuff with the NAND. You got Raw Flash V4, which is another thing for the NAND, which is actually really helpful if you corrupt your NAND and you flash it and you mess up your Xbox, like you brick your Xbox, you can actually fix your Xbox with Raw Flash V4. And a long time ago, when I was actually trying to get Raw Flash V4, I couldn't get it because I couldn't find it anywhere. And it was something really difficult to find on the internet. It was a link in one of the Modded Warfare's videos. You know, the guy who makes the tutorials, kind of like what I do, but a bit different. The guy, he actually had a download link in the description that was broken, and so it took me a really long time to find it, and eventually I found it, and you know, I've got it, and I've actually got a video on my channel of just the download link to it, because it's something that's really helpful to have, you know. So yeah, I got that. You've got XTX menu 1.1, which is what I use. I mean, you don't really need anything else. If you want to have something else, you totally can. But yeah, you've got in the JTAG games, the plan is to have mods for the different games. Right now I've only got BO2 and COD 4, I think. I've got, let's check, yeah, I've got patches, I've got the title update stuff for COD 4, and I have for BO2 I have the backup defaults, I've got the GSC stuff, and some other GSC stuff, but GSCR stuff. So yeah, so that's it for the games. And when I say games, I'm not giving you a download link to the game, I'm giving you mods for the games. So I'm not giving you a download link for Black Ops 1, I'm giving you a download link for the mods of Black Ops 1. So hopefully that makes sense. And then JTAG programs, nothing in here right now. The plan is, I'm going to virus scan everything to make sure that it's totally legit, and that's how I'm going to do it. So if anything is even a little bit dodgy, I'll definitely 100% not put it in. And even if it's just got like one problem on it, like let's say it's got one, let's say I scan it with I don't know, Virus Total or Norton or whatever. I'll scan it with multiple different softwares and we'll see what happens. And then if it, you know, if a program says that it's totally good, everything's good and it's totally fine, then we'll keep it. And if it's not, then I'll put it in. Maybe I'll put it in, but I'll tell you, you know, be cautious about this program. Maybe I'll do that, because I'm sure that there's a lot of programs that are a little bit dodgy but are totally fine. But yeah, so if you want something in this pack, and just to say, it has to be like something free, or like maybe you want a source code to a certain menu that's been released but you can't find it anywhere. I've got loads of source codes to menus. I've got the Comrie source, I got some Superman source codes from a while ago. I've got some I've got my sources. I've got 4 versions of my own DLL thing. I've got many sources of stuff. I've got different things. And by the way, just want to say, just to clarify, not sources like food source, sources like source codes, just to put that out there. But yeah, so if you want anything in it, just let me know. You know, I'll try and find it. If I can't find it, I'll try and find a replacement. I've got some R2R menus on COD 4. I've got loads of R2R menus on COD 4 actually. But I've got some other stuff, you know, like actual JTAG online menus, like So Wasted, like Pine Tree V1, like the what's the menu called? Ghost Legacy. That menu, you know, I'm gonna put some good stuff in here, you know, so it's like it's a good pack. That's the whole point of it. 10k mod pack, has to be biblical. That's it, you know. So yeah, just wanted to update you on that. And so, you know, this is it. And I'll probably I'm gonna carry on uploading videos from now on. I've been a bit recently. I've been pretty unwell, and it's just not. It hasn't been getting better, and so I think it's about to start getting better. So because I'm going to the doctors on actually for you it would be today, because I'm uploading this video. I'm recording it on the 1st, and it's gonna go up on the 2nd. So yeah, so it'll be today that I'm actually gonna go to the doctors, and I'll see if, you know, if I can get any treatment or whatever, or tablets or whatever I need to take. But yeah, so we'll see. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video, I guess. Yeah, goodbye.